Whatever the video content is you're trying to create, whether it's talking head, teaching content, webinars, or vlog style video, talking to the camera is a key skill. So we're going to give you 7 tips to getting more comfortable talking to a camera, addressing your audience, making it feel natural, and keeping everyone engaged. Number 1, whatever you do, if you're addressing the audience or if you're the only one on camera, look directly into the lens like I am now. Looking off to the side or looking at the little preview monitor off to the side of the camera like now I'm doing can be distracting and it starts feeling disengaged. Whatever your content, staring straight into the lens will make sure that you can connect with your audience and they feel like you're talking to them. If the small screen attached to your camera is a distraction and you keep finding yourself looking at it, flip it around if your camera allows that, or just cover it with a cloth or something to make sure that you look directly at the lens the entire time. Number 2, it can feel a little weird talking to a camera because it's not really a person, and so it feels unnatural, and all of us who do it understand that. It feels a little weird. But if you imagine that you're not talking to a camera, but you're actually talking to a person behind the camera, which is exactly what's going to happen when someone watches your video content, it helps you talk a little more natural, be a little more engaging, and you can be yourself. If you're reviewing a tech product or explaining a service and why it's valuable to someone else, imagine someone else on the other side of that camera hearing you, and that's who you're actually addressing. If it helps, imagine one person you know, a friend or family member, and as you look into the lens of your camera, imagine you're talking directly to them as you record your content. Number 3, no matter the video you're making, try to speak with a smile. Research shows that even when someone has a smile on their face and they're talking on the phone or you just hear the audio, that it's actually more pleasing and engaging to the listener. So as you're recording your video content, try to smile, not only in the video, but feel like you have that emotion as you record. That will make it more engaging and again, more pleasing to watch. You don't have to be weird about it and try to smile the whole time, but in the back of your mind, just keep reminding yourself that you should be smiling as you record. Number 4 is body language. Being able to move your hands and look more natural. As you record talking head content, if you held your hands very still and just stared right down the lens, never moving anything but your head, it can feel a little weird and unnatural. When we're talking to our friends or trying to explain something, even if you are on stage, you would use your hands to explain, just like I've been doing this entire video. If you need help feeling more comfortable, just do something with your hands as you record. I'm actually going to be recording a video talking about this mobile device later and how to film an interview with it. So just keep recording as you're actually doing this with your hands. And this can be anything. It could be something that you're actually doing, it could be a task, or you could just be examining something as you record. Don't stare at it the entire time, that could get a little unnatural as well. But if you need something in your hands so it feels a little more comfortable as you practice and get better at it, then do that. If you're talking about a product or doing a vlog, have that in your hands and that will help you get more comfortable. Number 5, think about warming up before you record your video content. Even before I record, I'll make sure I'm talking or doing something before hitting that record button. This way, when I start speaking, I'm not fumbling over my words. I can speak clearly with proper diction. And whatever that looks like for you, whether it's saying something, speaking something, reading out loud, or sing along to some music as you're setting up to record. This is the greatest show. Number 6 is practice. You're going to have to do it often and regularly in order to get better at talking to the camera and feeling comfortable. So try to do it often. Even if you're recording content that's not necessarily going to be published somewhere or for anything specific, just try to get comfortable talking to the camera. Tell the camera about your day as if it were a vlog, talk about the latest product you got. Whatever it is, just try to talk to the camera often enough where it starts feeling more natural. And you can take comfort in knowing that there are literally thousands, if not millions of people doing the same thing. So many vloggers, so many content creators are talking to the camera the entire time, making eye contact, doing everything we talked about in this video, so you're not alone. Everyone has gone through this process, practiced, and been able to get comfortable with it, and you can too. Number 7, just hit record. Don't suffer from analysis paralysis. That's actually something MrBeast talks about when starting a YouTube channel. We actually go through 10 tips from MrBeast for podcast creators. You can check out that video above. But you really just need to hit record and start creating today. Don't worry about trying to plan or make sure it's perfect or practicing a ton. You're going to have to do it for some amount of time, so just hit record and then embrace the imperfections. If you mess up, maybe just make a joke about it. Be able to laugh at your own flubs and blunders. Your audience will probably join you and laugh with you. So if you make a mistake or fumble over your words, you can do another take, try it again and get it perfect. And when you keep those moments in, it actually shows people a little bit of your personality and helps people connect with you as the creator. So those are 7 tips on how you can talk to the camera and feel more comfortable. If you need instructions and gear recommendations for building a video podcast setup, we actually have a ton of content on the channel. Subscribe to the Riverside YouTube channel, leave a comment on any of the videos. We reply to all of those. So if you have a question, we can address it there. We even talk about recording just from a mobile device in high quality video and audio using Riverside. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video.